drive-thru under the sun. Can you find love and order here? Well, we just did. 3 R's adds to love perfectly. Done. Okay, so order here in the name of love. While we share our love with you, it's all love to the glory of the Triune God who is love. Okay, so back to our story. Oh yeah, you ever wondered why the word menu doesn't divide by 3? Well, it's because there's only one thing better than one menu, and that's multiple menus. Just ask the entire universe. There's more menus on this universe than there are people half the time. Okay, menus, menus, menus. Multiple menus at multiple restaurants, because God is a generous God. God is a glorious God. And I want to testify that the word menu will also knit together with the names of all restaurants worldwide. McDonald's being an obvious one. So we talk about the McDonald's menu. Now you've got an S on the end of McDonald, which divided by 3, which was the last name of the brothers who founded it. 66 equals happy, 3's. Okay, so now you've got an S, which knits together tightly with an E that is needed in here, okay? And then this all divides by 3. So McDonald's menu, done. 3, total divides by 3, letters. Look at the letters and strokes. Both the same 3-digit all factor 3, or 2-digit all factor 3, 1 and 3, and 3 and 1 being the factors of 3. Both of these glorify 3. This is the 6th prime. This is deduces to 3 by the law of prime. 31 is the 11th prime, 11 is the 5th prime, 5 is the 3rd prime. So we've solved the McDonald's menu. Stick the word the in front, you get a nice chain linking effect, and you get a triple of triple eights by the law of prime. Triple of the 8th prime, triple. Done. Now, and all menus. So now put the S on menus, and now you have menus in general equal a triple of triple eights. In 3rd prime letters, 6 prime strokes, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Done. We solved all menus worldwide. And then typically you can ask for a food menu, you know. As another example of something knitting together with menu to make a 3 fest. Okay. So, Chicken McNuggets we solved. As a quick review, Chicken McNuggets equals love, love, love. Okay, Chicken McNuggets, 162, and we found the 3 loves. Beautiful. And then if you stick the word new in front of anything, new divides by 3. New, 42. New, 42. Ha, ha. That's a good way to memorize the number for new. New equals 42. In 3 letters, 11 strokes. 11 letters and strokes glorify the number 3. So new Chicken McNuggets divides by 3. Beautiful. Lots of 3 artistic effects in there. So you can stick the word the on top, just keep building. The new Chicken McNuggets. Only at, and if you say only at McDonald's, only at divides by 3 both words. Only at, you know, equals truth in 6 letters. Okay, 3's. Okay, so we solved Chicken McNuggets. We solved the McRib, which was hilarious. McRib is a fun one. Okay. The Happy Meal is very easy. We solved that one. I'm curious as to what the grand total of Happy Meal is. Happy Meal. 2 obvious words, meal and happy. Meal is +1 in front of this 3 fest with 3 letters and 9 strokes. What does the whole thing add to? Ah, easy. Watch this. Happy Meal is the 25th prime, which is the square of the 3rd prime. Done. 3's. Okay. In 9 letters, 3 times 3, number of strokes, a double of 13, which glorifies 3. Done. Every Happy Meal solved. And then, to push it even higher, when you say the Happy Meal, now it bumps up to 130, which is 3-digit all factor 3, which is 10-fold set of 13, which glorifies 3, in a number of letters and strokes, which glorifies 3. 12, dividing by 3, 35 is 7-fold set of the 3rd prime. Anything that divides by 5 glorifies number 3, because 5 is the 3rd prime. Done. So, you can solve the locations of the firsts. For example, like where was the first drive-thru? You can solve the location. Okay? Sierra Vista, that divides by 3, as does Arizona. Done. There, we solved the location of the first McDonald's drive-thru. Sierra Vista divides by 3. Arizona divides by 3. Specifically, that is in the United States of America, which divides by 3. Just like Canada and Mexico both divide by 3. Okay, you are just scratching the intelligence of God as we speak. Okay, so altogether, Sierra Vista, Arizona, the United States of America, all 3 portions of the location divide by 3. Let's do it one at a time. Sierra Vista, a triple of the 15th prime, which is 3 times the 3rd prime. Genius. Okay, Arizona. Look at the beautiful 3's in Arizona. There's love right at in the first 4 letters is love. Boom. First 4 letters of Arizona equals love, composed of 2 27s. R-I 27, A-Z 27. I'm already happy. That's followed by a 15 plus a 14 plus 1, 15. 15 plus 14 plus 1, 15. It doesn't get any better than that. Arizona altogether equals 84. So, the symphony builds. Sierra Vista, Arizona now. Wow. The most glorious 15 of all, 15 times 15. Okay, that's the full birth name of the Queen of England, which is why she is the Queen, to the glory of the Trinity. The square of 15 and 18 letters, good night. I'm already singing my head off, and of course the United States of America divides by 3, being a triple of the 10th prime and 24 triple 8 letters. Put it all together now, Sierra Vista, Arizona, the United States of America, good night. We have not one 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, but 2 of them. Woo! In the 6 days of creation pattern interwoven, now you are just entering into the intelligence of God. Same God that created the universe in 6 days, and according to a pattern of 1 to day 4, day 2 completed on day 5, day 3 completed on day 6, ordained Sierra Vista, Arizona, the United States of America, to continue the same pattern in the name of 3. The number of letters divides by 3. The number of strokes is 99. 3 times 33. The grand total is so screaming with 3s it's embarrassing. And there you go. So Sierra Vista, Arizona, the United States of America, the official location of the first drive-thru of McDonald's. Done. So if Jesus takes the glory for the first of something, that means he takes the glory for all of it. Because you can't have the branches of the tree without the root. Done. That's why you solve the first of everything. Okay? And that's why you should be the first of something. Because that's glory, okay, to do the first of anything. Okay, Egg McMuffin, easy, Big Mac, we solved. This was really cool that we solved the slogan. Okay, we solved the Shamrock Shake. We're just kind of backtracking now and scooping up more. It's just, the more you look, the more you see. 60 years of hamburger history. You deserve a break today, you know. Dare we get into the character names? You can do this. I'll leave you to do this for homework. You can knit together the characters. I'm serious. You can solve the family of characters. You can knit them together. You can knit together Hamburglar, Grimace, Mayor McCheese. That's one I haven't heard in a while. Captain Crook. He didn't last very long, did he? I mean, I still remember the McDonald's cookies that had these characters, and I don't know if Captain Crook was in when I had them. And Officer Big Mac. I remember Grimace, I remember Hamburglar, I remember a guy with a hamburger head. I don't remember Captain Crook as much. Okay. Well, you can solve the characters for homework. Beautiful. Okay. Canada. So Canada came on the scene in 1967. Even its initial stock price divides by 3 in pennies. Because, look, this number 22.5 divides by 3. Oh my goodness! That's huge! That's the famous 225! You gotta be kidding me. This is a big gem, that the initial stock price of McDonald's was the famous 225. If I could just pull up this for your 220... Oh man, okay, so we got off screen. 225 is 15 times 15, a square of 15. Well, and that's the full birth name of the Queen of England. It's basically king beyond all kings for the number 3. Well, now you're understanding why the initial stock price of McDonald's... What just happened? Oh, the initial stock price of McDonald's was 225. That's exactly what we're staring at. 225. Glory to God. 22.5. Okay, which of course in pennies is 2,250, which is 10 times this famous number for the number 3. There, we solved the mystery of the initial stock price of McDonald's. Wow! And because God, the Triune God, knew back then in 1965 which year divides by 3, 1965 divided by 3, those 3 digits once again add to 21 dividing by 3, a sevenfold set of 3s no less. God knew back then how big McDonald's was going to go. God knew that McDonald's was going to be the largest hamburger fast food chain in the world when it initially had this stock price, and so he ordained this to be 225, essentially, 22.5, 15 times 15. King for the number 3. Again, that is the full birth name of the Queen of England, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary, and that is why she is the Queen. It's maximum for the glory of the Trinity. Done. Wow. Filet-O-Fish is so loaded with 3s. And Filet-O-Fish would be eaten on Friday by a lot of Catholics. Well, why? Because Filet-O-Fish and Friday all start with F's, which divides by 3. Let's solve that mystery right now. It's very obvious. Filet-O-Fish. Well, every word starts with 3s. I'm going to underline all the letters that divide by 3 for our total astonishment. Okay. Fish, of course, is the key word, divides by 3. God's not going to pass that one up. Okay. And then the word Friday, which is when they would be eaten. They were put on special, and Catholics and church people alike, for various reasons, would eat on Friday. And the first 3 letters divided by 3 again, day equals 30. So Friday divides by 3, just like filet-o-fish. And then this ET will knit together with all sorts of other words and such like that. But it's obvious the 3 fest going on. Very good. Very good. For example, you can order a double filet-o-fish. And now you've got a bonus E on the end of double that knits together with the 2 plus 2's right here to make 30 points. The root of double, which is doubling, double, doubles, all divides by 3 in obvious fashion. Okay? So, altogether, a double filet-o-fish. I didn't know it was that good. A 7-fold set of triple eights. And then if you put the word "the" in front, you get the famous number 201 of world history, basically my favorite number of world history. The full birth name of the first man on the moon, Neil Alden Armstrong. The full birth name of the first man to fly faster than the speed of sound, Charles Elwood Yeager. The name of the plane he was flying, Glamorous Glennis. The full birth name of Walt Disney, 201. And the full birth name of Hans Zimmer. The full birth name of Britney Spears. The full birth name of Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets. The full birth name of Heitor da Silva Costa, the designer of the most famous statue of Jesus Christ on earth. Christ the Redeemer in Brazil. Cristo Redentor in Portuguese, which equals the same number. Beneath which we're going to see the Olympics play out in Rio de Janeiro. Every word dividing by 3 in 2016 will probably see Usain Bolt perform a 3-peat to the glory of the Triune God, and it's all going to be a giant 3 heaven continually. Okay, so all that from the double filet-o-fish. So the same God that ordained Neil Armstrong to be the first man on the moon, whose full birth name is 201, and Walt Disney, who is the founder of Disneyland and the entire Disney franchise, whose birth name is 201, is also the one who ordained the double filet-o-fish. So I encourage you on Friday to go down and order a double filet-o-fish from McDonald's, and do so to the glory of the Trinity. Done. McDonald's should do this on Fridays. Call it Double Filet-O-Fish Friday. There we go. Beautiful. Lovely. Okay. So, the mystery of the filet-o-fish has been solved. And Hamburger University. Hamburger University. Let's just solve it. Remember, university equals love plus love plus love. Oh, I don't know that we found love in the word hamburger yet. That's an obvious one. Okay. And then we're going to get right back to where we started. So, Hamburger University, both words divide by 3. University is love plus love plus love, and we found the 3 loves multiple times. But can we find love in a hamburger? Of course we can. It adds to 93, 9 letters, 27 strokes. But now the game is to find 54 equals love. That's the actual calling. Well, I see 2 R's, which means we just need another 18. Can we find that? Is that sitting here somewhere? 12 plus, I don't know that it is, to be totally honest with you. I'm checking. We have G plus H 15. Yes, we do. We do. We can go 3 18s. If I go like this, that's going to capture a lot of additional letters. So there, I've bolded and underlined love in hamburger, and that leaves us with another 39 points in the remaining letters, the remaining 3 letters, no less. That's just one way you can do it. The first 4 letters equal 24 888, and then you can play around at your will. Okay, so very easy to find love in hamburger, and so Hamburger University divides by 3. Amazingly, that is both chain-linked and bookended. So these letters both divide by 3. The bookends knit together to make 33. In fact, it's doubly bookended because a T and an A knit together to make 21, a 7-fold set of 3s. So literally, we've got double bookending going on here in Hamburger University. Okay, and we'll just highlight this central bond between them. So Hamburger University, and then you can just keep building and building and building the 3s. For ordained, it was also called Hamburger U. Aren't you happy to be playing in Hamburger Land? Hamburger U divides by 3. By the way, it's all about beef, isn't it? Beef divides by 3. Let's solve that right now, okay? Beef. And so you can talk about hamburger beef or hamburger meat. Both divide by 3. Hamburger beef, 111 perfectly. There, sing your head off to the glory of the Trinity. Thank God today for hamburger beef. And then hamburger meat divides by 3 as well. Okay, and then you can talk about raw meat, because raw divides by 3. Raw red meat, every word divides by 3. That's how it all starts, folks. Raw red meat equals love plus love equals worship. That's shocking. You know, but not really shocking. Okay, it's foreordained, really. So raw red meat, genius. Okay, good. So let's get back to our story. And so now we're back to where we started, okay? 1955, which is 60 years to this day. There's the famous 15 on top. And this is the number I wanted to point out. The initial first day sales were 366.12, which divides by 3. You can do the math on that, find out what that is. Well, if you divide that by 3, you get 122.4 and 4 cents. Okay? And 122 is, and then you can divide 1,224 if you want and get the 3 heaven on that. That's like 408. Oh man, that's screamingly loaded because 408 is a 3-digit all-factor 8 number. 1224 is an all-factor 8 number. 408 divides by 3 as well, and it just keeps going in glory. Shocking. Okay. As for that number 122, you get a double of 61, which we solved earlier, equals eureka, equals wow. Glory. It's so loaded. 18th prime, pure threes. Okay. And the original menu. Original menu divides by 3. The original menu. Okay. Cheeseburgers, munchies, fries, coffee, soft drinks. Okay. So let's just solve that phrase, the original menu. Because every restaurant once had an original menu. So if you take the glory for the original menu, that means you take the glory for the whole thing. So the original menu divides by 3. Remember, your origin equals 72, a triple of triple eights. Jesus takes the glory for the origin of everything. He created everything. So original menu divides by 3. Now, push it higher, the original menu. A triple of triple eights. Triple of a triple of the eighth prime. There you go. In a number of letters divides by 3. Double eighth prime strokes, 3 and 8 simultaneous with the 3 and 8. Done. The original menu. Okay. So, I'm satisfied with what we've harvested from this 60-year commemorative poster. 60-year commemorative poster. Remember that numbers are at the bottom of the whole thing, and by divine ordinance, those numbers both divide by 3. 36,000. Composed of 3 and 6 divides by 3, 69 million divides by 3, composed of, okay? And of course, customer divides by 3, guest divides by 3, person divides by 3, patron divides by 3, human divides by 3, client divides by 3. It's all about love, okay? We are God's family, okay? And God's family divides by 3 to the glory of the Trinity. And it's all about the numbers. McDonald's at 60. Celebrating 60 years of hamburger history. And of course, celebrating anything, celebrating divides by 3. 60 years is very easily, oh my goodness, this whole thing divides by 3. Let's get that on the board, quickly. Celebrating 60 years of hamburger history. To the board we go. Okay, here we go. So, celebrating 60 years of, and by the way, folks, this is all divine. I did not even know it was McDonald's 60th birthday today, until I did this research on the history. This is all divine. So 60 years of hamburger history. So first of all, history belongs to God. History divides by 3. It's a triple eight, triple of the eighth prime doubled. Okay, Jesus equals 8 at 8. Trinity glorified, perfect. Okay, so hamburger. Now hamburger history divides by 3. Wow, that equals light in Hebrew. 9 times the ninth prime, the first thing God created. Done. Let's jump straight to the kisser. What does the whole thing add to? Wow, a triple of the 38th prime, which is a double of the 8th prime, 3 and 8 something. Wow. Letters glorifies 3, being 3 times 13. 97 is the 25th prime, which is the square of the 3rd prime, 3. Wow. Celebrating 60 years of hamburger history divides by 3 perfectly by divine ordinance. So celebrating divides by 3, and it all starts with C, which is 3. And it's nice and large, that letter C. So celebrating. The root of celebrate is, of course, right up until the T. So all the endings celebrates, celebrating, celebrated, and celebrateth divide by 3. So celebrate, the root is 66, equals happy, equals McDonald. So celebrating is 96. Sound effect, please. Divides by 3 and 8 perfectly. And now look at this, 60 years. This is so key. 60 years divides by 3. Because we have 3 plus 1s in rook positions on the chessboard. You got S is plus 1 here, Y is plus 1 here, S is plus 1 here. Notice you've got 2 Y's, so you could have chosen either one. But I chose this one because this T and this Y get married, okay, to make a multiple of 3. These two letters both divide by 3, I and X. R divides by 3, and these two letters knit together to make a multiple of 3. So, look at the beauty of 60 years. I mean, we're not just solving McDonald's 60 years, we're solving every single marriage, every single anniversary of anything, every single 60 years that you want to talk about in the history of the universe. Are you ready to solve 60 years? Boom! Divides by 3 beautifully. This is really beautiful. This is 3 times 5 times 11. Such a beautiful string because 5 and 11 both deduce to 3 by the law of prime in 1 and 2 steps respectively. 3 times the third prime, and then 11 is the fifth prime, which is in turn the third prime. That's the glory of this number 165. Done. That's beautiful. So, celebrating 60 years, higher threes. Celebrating 60 years of, every letter in of divides by 3. So no matter what you celebrate 60 years of, you're glorifying the Trinity. Celebrating 60 years of Hamburger history, pure threes. Done. By divine ordinance. Wow, we solved the official title of this poster. And by the way, the word poster divides by 3. The word banner divides by 3. Because every poster and every banner is an expression of love. You're sharing something with the world. You're sharing information. You're sharing the story of God. Okay? So, banner, and someone had to design this in love. So banner divides by 3. Banner equals love. Good night. Glory to God. In 6 letters, 8th, man, banner equals love. And his banner, the worship song comes to mind. And his banner over me is love. Okay? His banner over me is love. That's a worship song. Banner equals love. Poster equals 93. Both divide by 3. Wow, in 6 letters. 3 plus 3. Man, that's good. Banner, poster, good night. Okay, so we solved this poster. Man, this is good. Okay. And as for the colors of McDonald's, okay, red is the obvious one. Red is 3 times 3 times 3. Golden, arches we solve. What else do we want to go on here? It's 2 plus 2. Black is... Well, if you get really official and look at this logo as it is, I'll give you one combination. Red divides by 3 perfectly, being the cube of 3. Then you've got white plus black plus yellow. Gold and yellow can be substituted for multiples of 3 because by divine ordinance they have the same offset of 3. So watch this. Between yellow plus... Between the 3 foreground colors of yellow, white, and black, you have 3 plus 2's that knit together to make a multiple of 3. So watch this. I'm going to show you the divine color combination of that trio. So here we go. We have yellow plus white plus black. This is the color associated with bumblebees in nature, for example. All are plus 2 over multiple of 3. Well, put 3 plus 2's together, it divides by 3. Done. 186 divides by 3. And so now you add red, which divides by 3 all by itself. Red being the king of colors. That pushes up to 213. Done. 3. Okay? Done. Solve the color combination of McDonald's. And there was something else I was thinking of when I poked into this. I think that's pretty good, though. I think that's very, very good. Okay. So, the next thing we want to do... Oh, and even the website down here is called About McDonald's. Well, About McDonald's divides by 3. Because the T from about is together with McDonald's. Let's just put that in here. I insist on solving everything that you see, McDonald's. It's like a test. Who can find the most 3's given a limited amount of time? Oh my goodness, About McDonald's adds to 12 times 12 perfectly. Sound effect, please. 144, 12 times 12. There you go. About McDonald's. Chain linked, doubly chain linked in the center, 33, and then another 24 on top of that. About McDonald's. There you go. Okay, so check out the website to get to the history. And that's where I was actually reading on the history of McDonald's. So, on that note, why don't we actually go to About McDonald's, and I will show you more gems from the history. And then I'm going to go through the gems that I gleaned into my document, so that I don't miss anything on you. About McDonald's, and I want to take you directly to the history section. Where are you? Where is McDonald's history? Here it is. McDonald's history. Look at how beautiful this is. This is a pleasure to go through. Look at that. Remember we solved the shamrock shake today? Well, that is on the front page of McDonald's history. Or no, so that's in 2012 when shamrock shake was offered nationally. Ooh, I do want to learn more about the origins of it because now we solved it. Well, the origin is St. Patrick, who is obviously Jesus, you know, because he wouldn't be called St. Patrick if he wasn't living for Jesus. It all began with a little girl football. No way. So it begins with a 3-year-old whose name is Kim. Well, Kim divides by 3. Kim equals 33 in 3 letters. This is going to be a good story. I'm already hooked. So she's 3 years old. Her name adds to 33 in 3 letters. She's in the hospital for leukemia in a year that divides by 3. And then she had 3 years of treatment. And so now they raise funds. Do you see how God ordains everything? Amazing. Oh my goodness. Even the slogan, "We do it all for you," divides by 3. There's a spot of green under the golden arches. That's so cool. So, So Evans had long dreamed of a home away from home for families of children being treated at her hospital. Marie called Don Tuckerman, a friend from a local McDonald's advertising agency. "What's your next promotion?" he asked. "St. Patrick's Day." Shamrock shakes. It was perfect. The milkshakes were green, the eagle's color. With the support of McDonald's founder Ray Kroc and regional manager Ed Renzi, Tuckerman launched a week-long promotion around the Shamrock Shake, which we solved. Oh my goodness, for the number 3. See, it's all in the name of love. With all profits to be donated to the cause. Enough funds were raised to help buy an old 4-story, 7-bedroom house Evans had found near the hospital. Wow. It opened in 1974, which year divides by 3, as the first Ronald McDonald House. And remember, we solved this. This all divides by 3. It adds to 303 perfectly. Wow. What a story. It's God's story, folks. God is sovereign and God is love. That's all you need to know. The network of houses grew quickly, and then houses divides by 3 because the root of all housing divides by 3. Grew quickly after that, offering families around the world. Family equals McDonald, by the way, equals happy. Around the world, a way to stay together in proximity to the hospital where their child was being treated. And be comfortable and cared for during their stay. Now that's a reason to celebrate the return of the Shamrock Shake. Genius! Wow. That is so awesome. Do you see the blessing of God? Folks, I'm in particular thinking of St. Patrick, because he gave his whole life to Jesus Christ. Do you see the blessing of God if you give your whole life to Jesus Christ? I'm thinking particularly of St. Patrick, because all this wouldn't be happening if it weren't for St. Patrick, who gave his whole life to the gospel. Patrick, read about St. Patrick on Wikipedia. He gave his whole life to get the gospel of Jesus Christ, the truth about God, to the people of Ireland. Without St. Patrick living for Jesus, okay, we wouldn't have had Shamrock Shakes, which means we wouldn't have had all of this. We wouldn't have Ronald McDonald Houses. We wouldn't have any of this. Okay? So I want to inspire you to live completely for Jesus Christ. The blessing and the fruit that God will bear in your life long after you're gone is unthinkable. Okay? St. Patrick is watching down from heaven and is just watching story after story after story. By the way, St. Patrick is look at St. Patrick. Okay, it divides by 9. It's chain linked and bookended with 3s. It's all by divine ordinance. God takes the glory for it all. God gave St. Patrick the grace to do what he did, and it just keeps pouring forth. We do it all for you. There it is. And they said it perfectly. A beloved treat with a legacy of love. It's all about love. And it has one name. You solve the name. Okay, the Shamrock Shake divides by 3. A beloved treat with a legacy of love. You can just keep poking around. Wow. Just keep poking around. Beloved treat divides by 3. You know, okay. Love, exactly. So, I'm so inspired. I'm going to have to go buy a Shamrock Shake now. Now that you know it's divine, you got to go and buy one. A wee time only. Wee is 33. Now that you know the story of it and that it's mathematically perfect and divine, you're going to go and buy one and you're going to taste it with new taste buds. You're literally going to taste the love of God in the Shamrock Shake, and you're just going to be totally blown away by the glory of God and all this. Okay? So, the Shamrock Shake. That's so inspiring. So, and go back to the 3s on this. Look at, It was a 3-year-old girl named Kim. Kim adds to 33 perfectly. Folks, you need to know that God is love and God is sovereign. And He has a plan to bless many people through even some circumstance that, you know, a small group of people might not understand at the time. God has a bigger plan. Okay, that's so cool. So let's solve We Do It All For You, because that's the slogan there. We do it all for you. We do it all for you. That divides by 3. Oh my goodness, it adds to 201, the famous 201 of world history. In 15 letters and 33 strokes, both dividing by 3. I need to go, and that's in 6 words. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Total is 201. King for number 3. 15 letters divides by 3. 33 strokes divides by 3. 6 words divides by 3. I need to go out and buy a shamrock shake right now in the name of love. That's a miracle. Look at that. Straight on an original poster. I'm guessing this is an original poster. Shamrock shakes, we do it all for you. It's a McDonald's symbol. There's a spot of green under the golden arches. So the golden arches divides by 3. Theirs divides by 3. Okay, there's a spot of green divides by 3, but then under kind of misplaces it. But we solved the golden arches. Amazingly, folks, you're gonna get the leftovers of under knit together with S on shamrock shakes. So this whole text on this poster divides by 3. I'm not joking. And I'm going to be crazy and do it for you right now, because I insist on taking you to the highest level as an example for people who will follow in my footsteps, that you don't rest until you push it to the extreme. There's a spot of green under the golden arches. There surely is. There's a spot of green under the golden arches. Shamrock shakes. Ready? All this divides by 3. Wow! That was worth it. Look at those. That's a 7-fold set of 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Wow! That's like king. That's like beyond ridiculous. And then now add the text on the bottom. We do it all for you. Good night. That's a triple of 256. Oh my goodness. That's 8 times 8 times 12. I'm stupefied. This is... And I testify that the harder the gems you are that you do, the more glorious they are mathematically. So there you go. I solved this entire poster. There's a spot of green under the golden arches. Shamrock shakes, we do it all for you. In the name of love. And of course, most shamrocks have 3, have 3 triangular like leaves. Okay? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And it's mint green. Those are the 2 words. Well, mint and green are an obvious combination. Mint green because it's chain linked and bookended. Watch, in 9 letters. Look at the divine combination of mint green. So now we're going to solve a mint green shamrock shake. So look, chain linked with 27, bookended with 27. That's love right there. We've just found love in mint green. So in green equals love. 27 chain linking, 27 bookending. In 9 letters, this all divides by 3. Now look, the 2 letters that divide by 3 occupy the same position. The second letter in. And then the remaining letters in white equal 24 888. So mint green, 105 in 9 letters, 999 strokes. That is so screamingly glorious. So now a mint green shamrock shake, if you will. And we surely will. Folks, once you're awakened to how loving God is and how it's all for the name of love, you just throw money away like nothing. You're just like, here, take my money, McDonald's. Here, I want a shamrock shake. I got to give it to a poor guy on the street. Mint green shamrock shake. Wow. Pure 3s. And that's shocking because now the whole thing, I'm going to copy this painting, because now the whole thing is chain linked and bookended. Like I'm going to put this all in one line and be stupefied along with you. Every step of the way it's chain linked and bookended. And then now the E from the end on the end of shake knits together with M at the beginning. So I'm going to paint in green all the chain links and bookends that make multiples of 3 in this divine show. Okay, get my little highlighter out here. Oh, come on, don't give me that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, forget it. I'm just going to have to take this into my own hands, apparently. No, Microsoft. Okay, there we go. Just let me highlight a space, would you? How can I override this? Somebody. Set me free from my misery. I know how. We will win. Okay. There. Stay. Okay. Now, ironically, you'll get this one. Confusing. Okay. So look at that. So let's just clear this party for now. Okay. So look at this. Every team in green makes a multiple of 3. That covers all chain links and all bookends in a mint green shamrock shake. 27, 33, 30, 18. What does the whole thing add to? I have no idea, but it's going to be awesome. Okay, I'm just going to get this more nicely put on the camera. So what does this whole thing add to for the first time in world history? Here we go. What the? Oh, we already did it. Same number. Unless that was something else. Something changed. Anyways, okay, there it is. 3s. Mint green shamrock shake. Oh yeah, we already did that. And then how do you drink a shake with a straw? Well, the word straw divides by 3. That's the exact mechanism. The straw is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. I mean, that's the actual rubber meets the road mechanism by which you get a drink into your mouth. The straw. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So can you find love in the straw? 42 plus, well, you go double 9, 21. Well, look at how obvious it is. The center letter divides by 3. And then the next pair flanking that divides by 3, and then the bookends divide by 3. So pairwise out, inside out, it divides by 3. Straw. And then stick the word the in front. The straw. 3. Wow. The straw, 6/8. The straws, 7/8. There's a plug for 8 for you. 8th prime at work. Okay. The straw, that's how you consume any shake or drink. Okay. And then, of course, milkshakes. Okay, good enough. By the way, the root of shake divides by 3, so shaking, shakes, and shaked all divides by 3. So milk shakes and milk shaking and milk shaked divides by 3. Okay. That was very cool. So I'm inspired. I'm going to have to get a shamrock shake, okay, as a part of the celebration of the 60th anniversary. It's 8:24 p.m. I still have another 3.5 hours before midnight, so that it's officially the 60th birthday of McDonald's, that I can go say I purchased a shamrock shake to the glory of the Trinity in the name of love. We got 3.5 hours to preach still. Okay. Let's go. This is all our company. By the way, the word company divides by 3, and our equals love. Okay? Our equals love, and 3 letters that all divide by 3. Company divides by 3, and you can find love in every company. By the way, the word corporation all divides by 3. The word family divides by 3. The word people divides by 3. And it all just keeps pointing to God, who is the Trinity. So let us continue on. So back to the history of McDonald's. See how much glory there was in one little piece of McDonald's history? Well, it's a gold mine. Everything is a gold mine, and how deep you dig is up to you, and how long you spend is up to you. Okay, so that was worth digging into, this link here. So, and then this is so beautiful. I mean, it's such a nice history line here. It's a pure pleasure. I'm gonna try and pull it up as high as I can without fudging the screen. See, I knew that was gonna happen. Well, that actually did pull it more conveniently into the viewport. If I just shift a little bit to the right, I want to keep this as central. There, that's a pretty good angle there. But oh, look, everywhere you see this on Olympic merchandise, what's written there? Well, first of all, we saw McDonald's. The Olympic Games divides by 3. Olympic divides by 3. Games divides by 3. The Winter Olympics equals 201 of world history. The Summer Olympics equals the same thing, because summer equals winter. Done. We've just solved all the Olympics. And then how many rings are there? 5. 5 divides by 3 when you speak it in text. And then ring, of course, divides by 3. You can solve the colors of the Olympic rings. Let's see. Blue plus black, 69. Yellow plus green. Yes, let's solve the 5 colors of the Olympic rings while we're here. And then this text, official restaurant, divides by 3. Because this is printed on all the merchandise everywhere you go. So let's just quickly slam that in. We're going to move this over. So this is speed here. So official restaurant divides by 3. Okay, ready? Grand total? Boom. In fact, a 7-fold set of 3 times 3 times 3. That is love plus love plus love plus half a love. And you can find all the loves. You can find the 3 loves and half a love. I'm feeling so chipper. Find 9s. That's usually a good way to go. Here's an F and a U, make 27, a triple of 9. I got a 9R. There's one love already, composed of pure 9s. Okay, there's one love already. And then you can go 21 plus 33, ES 20. You got to always have multiple options here. 15, 21, lots of 21s in here. Okay, we can go 21 plus 21 plus 12. I'm just going to do it for speed. So 21 plus 21 plus 12. There's love number 2. Here's another 27. Can we get another 27 though? That is the question. We could have gone TTN to get a love quite easily. 21 plus 15, let's see, 24. We're pushing now to split the last 2. It's going to be a bit interesting. 42 plus, I don't know if it's exactly possible. I might, oh yeah, here it is. Here's a final love. I'm going to paint this in. This is just one way of many. So that is, where was I? 21 plus, I was pushing for, where did it go? Where are you? Oh, yes, right here. There we are. So we found the 4 loves, or we found the 3 loves plus the final half a love in official restaurants. So the remainder of letters make 27, which is, of course, half a love. And the remainder of the teams are love, love, love. So gold is love, green is love, white is love, and fuchsia is half a love. Let's just fill out the colors here because I'm an artist and I insist on creating color and beauty wherever I can. Okay, so there you go. There you go. Team blue. Now that everyone's been accounted for, let's bold and underline the whole schmack. Okay, so official restaurant. Team blue equals love, team gold equals love, team green equals love, and team fuchsia equals half a love. There, I've just solved every single official restaurant in the history of the universe for the glory of the Trinity, and McDonald's is, of course, an official restaurant. One of many official restaurants at the Olympic Games. Now, if you say the in front, that divides by 3. Okay. By divine ordinance, this is a vowel, O, in front. So you will either say the official restaurant, the divides by 3. That pushes up to 222 perfectly for the number 3, and now you get equal hopscotch of 111, just like oxygen, breath, and nostrils. That's a total miracle you're staring at. The official restaurant, or you can say an official restaurant, because an is necessary for the vowel here. Well, an divides by 3, it's 15. 1 plus 14 being the most obvious way to make it 15. An official restaurant divides by 3. But man, the was just really hitting it out of the park, the official restaurant. And then now you can go even higher, of the Olympic Games. Because the Olympic Games divides by 3, and you can go even higher than that. So of the Olympic Games, 8 times 888. So the official restaurant of the Olympic Games divides by 3. Now you're pushing really high. Okay, we're taking you to the moon. And you can just try an official restaurant of the Olympic Games. Beautiful 3 fest, 396. Now watch, letters and strokes divide by 3. Wow. Now you can also call it the Summer Olympics equals 201 of world history, or the Winter Olympics equals the same thing. And so official restaurant of the Summer Olympics equals 444 perfectly. And then, if the company is real good, there'll be an official restaurant of the Summer Olympics and an official restaurant of the Winter Olympics, thereby adding perfectly to 888 perfectly. Sound effect, please. There we go. Now that's a real gem. Oh my goodness, you're staring at a miracle, folks. Official restaurant of the Summer Olympics, official restaurant of the Winter Olympics. That adds to 888 perfectly, to the glory of G's equals A today. Each half equals 444 perfectly, in a number of letters which is 888 tripled, and then the number of strokes is a 7-fold set of 888s. And that's 6 words per combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a big find. Official restaurant of the Summer, and I do believe McDonald's is an official restaurant of both the Summer and the Winter Olympics. All in the name of love. That's a huge find to get that 888 perfectly. That's, if you waited this long, that was really worth it. And then you can put the word "and" in front. You can put the word "the" in front. Okay, and just see what you get. More 3s. Wow, 39 letters, 93 strokes, pure 3s. 333. The official restaurant of the Summer Olympics. Okay, there you go. So we solved that to our satisfaction. Oh, we were going to solve the 5 colors of the Olympic rings. Let's do that right now. Red, blue, black. The top 3 divide by 3. Even row by row they divide. So watch this. Red divides by 3 all by itself. Blue and black are a divine color combination in 9 letters. They divide by 3. They equal Jehovah. And then yellow plus green beneath divide by 3. It's all divine. So yellow plus green equals 141. 3 times the 15th prime, chain linked and bookended. Everything screams out 3. So now let's put the whole kit and caboodle together. The 5 colors of the Olympic rings. Are you ready? In world history. Here we go. Boom. A triple of the 22nd prime, 22nd divided by 11 glorifies 3, 9th prime. Okay, beautiful. And you can just play around if you want. If you just want to check those 4 colors, 210, beautiful, done. We solved the 5 colors of the Olympic rings. Of course, the word ring divides by 3, Olympic divides by 3, done. Learn more about our sponsorship. I think we will. Oh, page not found. By the way, page not found divides by 3. So, you ready to see more of the glory of the Trinity? Page not found. It's the famous 404 error. Page not found. Well, 404 is a 3-digit all-factor 8 mirror number, which divides by 101, which glorifies number 3. But let's just solve every page not found to the glory of the Trinity. Page not found in 3 words divides by 3. Boom. There. Done. And 3, 3, 3. Done. I've just solved every page not found in the history of the universe. Everything is divine. Okay. So, and a page not found message is a message of love, because otherwise you're confused about what's going on. Okay. So, good. Oh, top divides by 3. Okay. Sponsor is a very easy word. Sponsor parallels the word special, where you got 2 plus 1s in front of a gold train of 3s. The gold train of 3s is 63 plus 18, 81. So the gold train of 3s in sponsor and sponsorship. And what's cool then is when you say sponsorship, you get a final plus 3 in the final S. Okay, so it's like I always say, there's only one thing better than one sponsor, and that's multiple sponsors. So, but the gold train of 3s is hidden right here. Okay, this adds to 81, which is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. This comes out of your mouth no matter what. There it is, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, with 3 letters divides by 3. So now you're just playing around with this. So sponsors divides by 3, love plus love plus love plus half a love. And then sponsorship is a simple set of triple eights. There, we've solved all sponsors and sponsorship in the history of the universe. Good, onward we go. Okay, so we're pretty recent in history here. We already solved that, so let's go back to the very beginning, because when you go to the deepest roots of something, it's always the most glorious. So we're going way back to the beginning of McDonald's. Okay, way back. Look at this. If we had photos of this place, you'd see so many 3s and details, it would just blow your mind. So McDonald's barbecue opens. Now I'm just going to lower this camera a little bit if I can without tweaking something. This is my little setup like this, so it's more centered for you. That's good enough. You can have this website open yourself. I'm gonna take the time because we're gonna be on here for a little bit. Just gonna pull this down a little bit more. I just got this little stand here that's too much, but thankfully I have a book here which is gonna be able to prop it up to almost the right height. Unfortunately, this book has a bit of a divot in it, a bit of a bow, which is going to put it on an angle, unless I'd be clever and rotate it. Even then, I think it might be... What's the best solution here? Well, probably do this, and then what I can do is minimize this to some degree and have control over it there. That's the solution. Done. Perfect. Okay. So, McDonald's world history. McDonald's history. Travel through time with us. So we are way back in 1940. I want you to be able to read the text, and I can highlight things and point it out. This is the very beginning of McDonald's timeline, 1940. So just a little tweak. Okay, good. Okay. You can solve the address of this. You can get into detail off of Wikipedia. I'm just going to go through bigger gems that are more obvious. So there's the big obvious 15. Big 15, 15 cents divides by 3. Famous divides by 3. Buy him by the bag. That's funny. By the way, this whole sign divides by 3. I just did it in my head. McDonald's famous hamburgers, buy them by the bag. The whole text divides by 3. And then big 15s there that divide by 3. A drive-in divides by 3. Screaming out love. R-I-V-E equals love. Then another 9 there plus double 9 bookending. So drive-in equals love plus half a love. And then restaurants divides by 3 and theaters divides by 3. So let's solve all, because God is a generous God. So let's solve all drive-in theaters and all drive-in restaurants right now. Drive-in, love plus half a love. Theaters and drive-in restaurants. By the way, there's a lot of things that God ordains to be plural that divides by 3. For example, aquariums, zoos, menageries, plural things. Okay, drive-in theaters divides by 3. Beautiful. And then I'll just move this over. And then drive-in restaurants divides by 3. It is, yeah, there you go. 3 letters, 3, 3, 3. And then drive-in was love plus half a love. And here's love, composed of 2 27s. This is so obvious. This foursome just parallels love so much it's ridiculous. These two divide by 3, equaling 27, and then these two are the second half of love, VE. It's so obvious. And then you add another 9 on top of that, and then the DN make another 18 double 9. Like, drive-in was born for love. And how many people fell in love at a drive-in theater? How much love has been